Alright, so here's the transmission here. And so first thing I'm gonna do, take off all the sensors, take everything off, you know, this hose, the for the cooler. But after we get everything off, then we'll start to get to opening it and try to get a little bit, you know, like closer shots. And just for anyone, you know, doing it their first time also, because this is actually my first time. I never done this at all. Never opened up an automatic transmission. I don't even know how they work, to be honest, on the internals. But gonna take this one apart, and hopefully everything goes good and I can throw it back together and we have a good running car again. But let's get started. Just in case I forget, this sensor on the side says 01207, and I'm trying to put everything together, and so I don't forget. So this video will help me, and maybe it'll help you guys put everything back together the way it should be. But I'm leaving the bolts just on there together, so hopefully you don't lose anything. Well, this sensor has a washer on it, BX009. That's there. Now this sensor is PL08. This one is PL11. This one is 0Z08. There's a washer, and this is the only green one, so pretty easy. Alright, now I need to take this off. This is the gear selector. Should have opened it, you know, the other way with it standing upright, but you know, it's all good though. so battery died. This nut here is actually reverse thread, and so got that off. Also got this bearing that was up here. Put like 2 bolts there, and then with the puller you get it out. What else? So this just comes out like that, and then there's bearings there. Trying to put this all together. And the bearings in the bottom. I also already loosened up these Allen bolts here. Comes out like that. And loosened up this other one. And loosened up these other Allen bolts here. That comes off like that. And now I've got to get the gear puller for this one.
Production.
Alright, so now for cleaning transmission parts. This one does have a few metal parts in here, so you don't want to use water on it, or you might get some flash rust on there. You want to make sure you're using real clean cleaning fluid. So I used a stopper on the sink, and I really cleaned everything up real good here in the sink, wiped it down, made sure there's no dirt, no grit laying around, because that's what you don't want in the transmission. And I got some mineral spirits here that I'm going to be pouring directly from here because it's brand new, clean, and that's what I'm going to be using to clean these transmission parts here. So for the most part, I let the transmission fluid just drain over there where I was working at. So about as much transmission fluid has been taken off, with including paper towels. So I'm just going to pour some mineral spirits on top of here, really scrub it down, make sure you get all the grit out of there from the clutches and whatever else you may have. And after it's clean, we're still going to go over with the paper towel and still with some compressed air, make sure all the dirt is getting out of there before we start reassembling it.